What's up, everybody? Welcome or welcome back. It's me, Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. Welcome back to Get Feathered. It is time for a Sagittarius deep dive. We're going to talk about the next couple months. We're going to look at the past real quick, see what you've been going through, see if you resonate. And it doesn't matter where Sagittarius is at in your chart. And if you want it, claim it. If not, that's cool. Thanks for like, share, subscribes, donations, love, requests for reads, for coming and hanging out with me. If you're here during the live, thumbs up. Come say hello. It is podcast episode 276 for those of you out there listening, watching. Hey. So come over here and say hey to me. Click that live chat button down below. Finishing setting up the stream. All right, there we go. So dropping into the reading screen right here, right now. What's up? For Sag. All right, Sag, let's see. Let's see what your challenge is currently. Cards are wanting to just drop right on out. That's okay. Let's see what's up for my Sag challenge. Current challenge, making some sort of decision. If you've been confused, coming out of confusion, getting some sort of clarity, or making a choice or decision. Recent past, looks like something didn't go as well as you wanted to. The challenge was 10 of Pentacles reversed. So keeping it together, holding it together, maybe wasn't able to focus on your finances, your career, or a long-term situation. So you may have gone through a breakup, a divorce, a separation. Let's see what happened here. Okay. All right. This looks good. Okay. So in the recent past, it looks like you had something going on. You had a serious decision to make, Sag. I see your energy is out here. King of Wands, male or female. And you had to make a decision. You had to call something. I just heard you had to call something. So maybe you had to call something off. Maybe you had to go through a breakup, a divorce, a separation. It looks like your foundation, something you were building on and creating for quite some time, for many years. So you're more than likely 40 and up for who I'm talking to, but it doesn't matter. You got your ish together. You were building and creating something. This could have been financial. This could have been your foundation, your family, your environment. It looks like there was a challenge here, but you had to make some sort of decision based on experience. Like life experience requires me to kind of go within, use my knowledge, use my experience, and make a decision. So you may have had to cut somebody out of your life. Maybe you had to, maybe you went through a divorce or a separation again, or maybe you just cut something or someone out of your life that really wasn't working. I got Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Some of you, could have been dealing with a Taurus. This could have been in regards to commitment. You may have been friends with somebody or dating somebody, and you may have had to end a relationship that you were building or creating. Maybe you just weren't focused on relationship or commitment. Some of you, that commitment ended. Some of you, you were non-committal and didn't want to, or you were dealing with somebody who was non-committal and you were offering up something here. I feel like for some of you, you dealt with somebody who was manipulative, sending you mixed signals. And some of you, this was your energy. Some of you may have chosen work or money or job offer or career path, skills, skill set, something. Could have been college, education, something like that. Some of you may have left a company or left a system. You left something that you were creating or building into. And some of you, some of you may have had to rebuild after a divorce or separation. Or some of you may have lost a business or lost something, maybe lost a job. and were really confused about what to do, but it looks like you made the wisest decision for you and you had to take action on it. So, whatever that means. Some of you may have been dealing with somebody who was non-committal, who was argumentative. Some of you may have been cut out of a job or cut off or cut away from a long-term situation. That could have been family environment, home life. You may have had to do something. It looks like your energy is moving forward or started moving forward victoriously. It looks like you were victorious in this, and whatever this ending was, victory shall be mine. So it's like maybe you were confused, unsure of what you were going to do after you lost this job or went through this disconnect from this environment or this relationship, whatever this was. It looks like you've been successful. It may have started off kind of rocky, like you really don't know what's going to happen here. But it looks like you had to put an end to one thing and start something else. Again, could have been job, career, financial stuff, or relationship. All right. So, looks like the confusion in the current energy, I got Scorpio energy as well. So the ending has happened, and even though there's been some sort of confusion or trying to get things back off the ground, trying to rebuild yourself, put things back together, it looks like you're not fighting it. You're doing what you needed to do. You did what you needed to do. You made the wisest decision for yourself and whatever that was. All right. So why was the challenge the Ten of Pentacles reverse? Like goals changed. I heard goals changed. Yeah, so you had to it looks like Pisces and Leo energy. It looks like you had to take some time off or to take a step back. What's up, Vape? How you doing? You had to see something from a different perspective. You really needed to take a step back and really review what it is you needed to do. I don't think you were trying to get information from anybody else. I think that you were just trying to do what was best for yourself. Going based on your life experience, your past experience, your knowledge, whatever it is, like what I've got to do, I've got to do. So it looks like you held back, and with confidence made some sort of decision. Now, this could have been in regards to a surgery, a surgical procedure. You may have gone through counseling or therapy to help you make a decision, to see something from a higher perspective, or to release something. But something was released, and you had to make a strength decision. So it took a lot of strength and courage to make this decision, to make this change, or to separate yourself from a long-term situation, project, job, whatever it was. Sometimes in life, things just have to change. Some of you, this could have been the loss of a loved one. Sending you my condolences and love, of course. Current energy. Looks like things are clearing up for you, but you made a strong decision. There you go. Finances are looking great. Some of you are just really feeling very sure and secure, and you're off to a brand new start, off to a new journey. Some of you, this could be choosing a new person, choosing a partner, choosing you. Okay, this could be relocation, travel, enjoying yourself, having fun. Finances are finally looking great, feeling content, and loving yourself and loving where you're at in the spotlight or in life in general. Some of you, this could be a new person coming in, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, but it is a new journey after an ending. It's a new beginning after an ending. Okay. Ooh, look at you. Boy, look at there. The Emperor, Aries, Taurus, Nine of Cups. Look at you. I'm on my way. I just hear, I'm on my way, baby. So this could be you starting your own business after, being with a company for ages, This could definitely be you finally taking control of your life and feeling content with what you've got. Wow. Yeah, so it's like I'm standing strong. I'm doing what I got to do, making strong choices for myself. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo as well. You may have had a lot of issues around money. Okay, so if you've had a lot of issues around money, finances, or even partnerships, some of you may have dealt with a lot of partners that juiced you. Let's just put it. Some of you may have dealt with a past partner, male or female, doesn't matter, that took advantage of you. Maybe you're very generous with your money. And then everybody finds out that you're doing well financially, they're going to come to you. So you may be a very generous person with your money. You may give a lot to the people around you, but at some point we have to say enough is enough. We have to stand up and say, I got to take control of my spending, my overspending, my finances, or I've got to take control of how much I give to others. Because you may get a lot of attention because of the money you make. You may be a person that everybody goes to for any kind of assistance. Well, that depletes you because you're an overgiver. So it looks like in the current energy, you're really setting yourself free. So again, this could be a partner. This could be in business or in finance. This could be a mother or a previous partner where it's constant. It was constant. And in previous partnerships, you could have just been, or in life in general, you just give it. You just give. You're a giver. And that's awesome. But that also causes problems for you financially. It also causes, some of you may have just had to stop giving to people because it was exhausting you. Like, I got to look at this and I got to see what I'm doing to myself, because it looks like there's a lot of overwork coming to an end. So some of you may have been really working hard on this transition or this ending or this change over here and setting yourself free. So this is a break free moment, but you're in control now. So you get to say who gets what, when, and you are actually enjoying your energy so much more. Because you're taking time to enjoy your own money. You're taking time to enjoy your own energy. Really taking control of and not over giving to people. Not just, man, people will take from you all you got to give. And that's been a fight. That's been an argument. That's been difficult. Okay, so in the current energy, it's like you're taking control of that shit. You're raising the bar, you're raising your standards, and you're not allowing people to take from you. Okay? You're not allowing yourself to overgive. You're really saving it for yourself, enjoying your money, having fun, having more money to spend on yourself, and really just feeling good about yourself, really feeling better. So it looks like you're about to be opening the doors to something new. It's like you are now in the energy of allowing things to flow in for you. You might even have a new love offer here that you're starting off on a good foot with. Let's see what this three of. Okay, yeah, this is looking. It's either a new job, new money. This could be a new relationship. Some of you are waiting on somebody to reach out to you. Some of you you're just waiting for somebody to reach out to you. This could have been somebody that you're missing. You may have some regrets in regards to whatever happened in a connection with someone. This could be a family member, a friend, anything. There's some regrets and there's some sadness. I think you're missing somebody and you're waiting for communication from somebody that you haven't heard from in a while. Maybe they've been quiet. Maybe you've been quiet. And now that you're coming out of apparently you've been going through a lot of healing. You've been doing a lot of work, maybe going to college, learning. I mean, you've been working, busting it, but you have now reached a level to where you're comfortable, which is good. And I just within self, that's awesome. So you're waiting on some sort of communication. Some of you may be waiting for a job offer, a promotion, waiting for some sort of check or payout to come in. What's sassy? How you doing, sassy? Yeah, the High Priestess. So I've got Cancer and Pisces energy there, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Looks like you're waiting for someone from the past to reach out to you. For some of you, not all of you. It's not always going to resonate. It's not going to resonate with everybody. For others of you, it's like you're listening to your intuition. You're really paying attention to what's coming in for you. So if you're opening up to new options and new opportunities, you may still be working through or processing some sort of grief, especially for those of you that lost someone. And that doesn't mean that they transitioned out of this life, but it could. But it's like a mourning and a grieving period for someone. I mean, maybe it was somebody that's been in your life for a really long time. And it takes time to work through those emotions, but you're preparing yourself for new. A lot of you may be just really focusing on money and finance while you're grieving the loss of a partner, the loss of an environment, the loss of a job, the loss of your friends and your family if you had to move or relocate for job or whatever it is, or a relationship. You look satisfied though. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. You look damn happy with what you got going on because you're starting to see things showing up for you, which is wild. You're starting to see why things had to change, why things came to an end, why things had to change. I really like that you're opening up to new opportunities, but you're doing it slowly while you're going through a grieving process. You're not just running out there trying to do all of most. A lot of you aren't really talking to many people. You're just kind of collecting your benefits right now. Some of you may be collecting benefits right now. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's kind of like you're just sitting there satisfied, not really letting anyone or anybody into your environment. Maybe you locked down. Maybe you went into lockdown or hermit mode while you've been grieving the loss of a something that you were building for quite some time. This again could have been a job, could have been a relationship, any of that. So it's like you're in lockdown mode, but you're good where you're at. You're happy. You look damn happy moving forward. And it's like, I don't have to tell anybody what I got going on. I don't have to tell anybody the good shit that's going on. I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't have to really. So you got a lot on your mind. You got a lot going on, but it does look like you're happy and content moving forward. And here you are moving forward. There's the movement. There's the movement forward, leaving the past in the past, feeling better. The turbulence is behind you. Tell me about movement forward. So a lot of you are single. Okay, here comes the options. Okay. So you got communication coming in here in the near future over the next month or two, moving out over the next month or two. Some of you a lot faster than that. There's a decision you're going to be making in regards to something here. A move, a transition. Let's look at these options. You also have Sag energy with the Temperance. So you're just kind of being at peace, kind of sitting still, working through something here, making a decision to continue to do your healing while allowing the universe. I mean, maybe you're collecting your benefits, collecting benefits. Maybe you're retiring, collecting benefits, something like that. Just kind of going fishing and hanging out and enjoying the day. Okay, so there is a connection. All right, so there's a decision you're going to be making in regards to a relationship. It is a soul bond. It is a soulmate relationship. It is a relationship. So I got Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. So this is a person from back here in the past that's going to be coming back around. Now, You're making a decision to talk to this person or to date this person or to see this person face to face, to have some sort of communication with this person. I do see that you fear conflict. So I don't know if this is a boss, somebody you were married to, somebody you left in the past. I do see your energy so much better. So much better. You're pretty calm, cool, and collected, but why is this here? Okay, King of Coins. So, all right. So there is active communication here. There looks like there is somebody that potentially wants to, I think you're afraid of conflict. I think you don't want to have, you want things to just be mellow and chill. You want the past to be in the past, and you just want to move to calmer waters. This could be with someone. Now, I see your money looking great. You're offering something to this person. This person may be offering you money or support, a supportive relationship. They say that they're a very supportive person in your life. They're fun. They're funny. You enjoy spending time with them or talking to them. But there's a toxic element here. And I think you're afraid that this person might go off on you or yell at you. So let's say, for instance, somebody wants to negotiate a job, a promotion or a job with you. Although you already had it out with this person before and it came out of nowhere and you lost that job, or it was somebody you were in a long-term relationship with or trying to get to that point, right? And you had some sort of falling out, some sort of argument or disagreement. It looks like that fear is traveling with you towards in the future. So remain calm, remain balanced. Try not to see it as, it could be a toxic pattern that you have with this person, a pattern on repeat where you come back together. Yeah, I got Leo energy, Sag energy. Where it's like no matter what, you hold on to this person. So it looks like a reconciliation possible here. But it's a confusing kind of energy. So can you forgive each other? It's like you butt heads with this person. Yeah, and that doesn't make you feel good. You don't know if this person has other options. You're kind of holding back, but it's going to it's kind of like, are you going to ask for forgiveness, or are they asking forgiveness? Are you going to reconcile with this person? I think there's confusion about whether or not this can be forgiven, or you can truly reconcile and put things back together with this person or this situation. Because it could be a job. So I see you courageously addressing the situation, okay? You're looking at it, you're exploring it, and seeing whether or not it can go anywhere, okay? Some of you may choose not to talk to this person. Some of you may hold back, and holding back from this person because of fear or confusion or because you have other options. You may choose not to communicate with this person, but that holding back causes a lot of tension and stress within inside of you, because you may really want to talk to this person. You may really want to apologize to this person or hear their apology. You know what I'm saying? Some of you have a couple different options here because the Eight of Wands is here. I'm going to look at that. What is this Eight of Wands? Things are going to start moving forward for you. Look at that 10 of Pentacles, the Empress, holy shit, the Six of Wands reverse. Where you felt stuck and you didn't feel like you were a success, it looks like you are letting that go. Blockages are being removed. Empress energy, man, the Wheel of Fortune is out here. The Fool energy. You're not going to just jump right into anything because you're still doing some healing, but you are coming out of a healing period. You've been healing from something. Again, some of you could have been health issues, wealth issues. You could have, whatever. It does look like if there were blockages, the blockages are being removed to your financial abundance. You got 10 of Pentacles here. And if this is somebody, blockages are being removed. There's lots of communication coming in. You could have a lot of different options to choose from. New people, past people, whatever. You get to choose what you want to do. You're going to be moving forward regardless. So if you didn't think you were a success, fuck that shit. That's out the door. You're going to be beautifully moving forward. Some of you are going to be traveling, relocating. Some of you may be getting together with someone that you never expected to give you the time of day. You may end up being getting engaged, getting married, living together. Just abundance. And you have Emperor and Empress out here with the Ten of Pentacles. So if you've been looking for a partner that matches you, your equal is here. And it looks like blockages are being removed to that. It's not that you're going to just jump right into anything or jump back into anything. The Wheel of Fortune is here. We're saying it's time. Divine timing is on this. And in time, it looks like you're going to be sitting very pretty. Somebody very special that you didn't expect is coming in here to communicate with you and to offer you something long term. Now that could be a boss. It could be a business partner. And it could also be somebody you live the rest of your life with. This is a beautiful reading. I just see you coming out of some sort of healing stages or healing phase. If you've been in hermit mode for a while, you're just looking beautiful. You got major glow up energy right now. And not only are you glowing up, you are moving up the scale and leveling up financially, health-wise, your body looking great. I heard that there's going to be somebody trying to seduce you, so be careful for those of you that make lots of money, that make bank. Don't let people seduce you. Don't let people take advantage of you, because I think that's a problem for some of you, because you are givers. You may be very naive, or you may have used to be naive. I see you're a go-getter. You get a lot of attention. You're probably very attractive. Sex is probably off the charts. Whatevs. None of my business. But there is a very lovely individual coming in here that is fated connection. Now that you have or are reaching Emperor or Empress status, you are going to be attracting someone on your level. For the long term, Ten of Pentacles. Where something didn't work out here for the long term, it's working out over here. Could it be the same person coming back around? Possibly. Could it be somebody new? For some of you it is. But it is a fated connection. So hold on to your britches. I feel like you may just be fearing the worst, or you have some limiting beliefs or some fears when it comes to connections. Okay? That's okay. You can heal that shit. Just don't move too fast. Don't jump right into anything or jump right back into anything. Take your time and explore your options. Explore how you feel. Explore whether or not you want to get back with somebody. Explore whether or not you're interested in someone new. And you don't have to tell anybody what you're thinking about. You don't have to. It's all within self. It's self-expression, self-exploration in regards to connections. Some of you, your finances are going to be phenomenal. Like, don't worry about it. Retirement, you got it. Like, you're going to be set. You're going to be good. And you're going to have more than enough to share, if that's what you want to do. I see big payout. Some of you may be getting retirement. Some of you may be getting some sort of big payout that allows you to kind of choose where you want to live, move where you want to live, travel world if you want to. Some of you, this is also choosing your partners, You get to choose who you want to be with. You're getting attention. That's all I got to say. Because you're in such phenomenal high vibrational energy and you're ready for fresh starts and new beginnings in love and in life, you allow the universe to work for you. And then all sorts of people and things start coming towards you, start showing up for you. Some of you may have a past person that took your money. Okay, there is somebody in your energy now or moving into your energy currently that likes to argue, likes to fight, very combative. Okay, it could be a mother figure. It's a feminine energy, so it could be a previous partner, somebody you were married to or in a long-term relationship with. Or again, it could be, family, something like that. Just so argumentative and so difficult, just extremely difficult to deal with this person. You're going to have to stand up to this person. That's all there is to it. You're going to have to take control of that situation and handle it. Yes, you may actually have to tell that person, I'm not giving you any more money. I'm not helping you out anymore. You may end up having to cut that person off because this could be like an ex that's always asking you for money or something. Yeah, serendipity. Things are just going to start happening for you because the Wheel of Fortune is on your side. Things are going to start moving in your favor now, okay? A leg up. There you go. Things are going to be moving forward beautifully for you in beautiful ways. Some of you are leveling up financially. Look at you, blessed by the friggin' universe. Look at that shit. So some of you right now are between worlds. You're going through this transformation and you're moving into this energy. So your energy is going to be picking up. You're going to be feeling so much better, so much better, especially for those of you that were dealing with health issues and stuff or stress. That's been going through a grieving process. Look, I don't care if it's a loss of a loved one, loss of a job, loss of a home life, a lifestyle. It's just stressful and it hurts deeply. And I don't care if you recognize it or not. I'm recognizing it. And I'm validating it for you that it's stressful. It makes you doubt yourself. It makes you wonder what you did wrong. Why does the universe hate you? The universe doesn't hate you, my friend. You'll recognize over here that sometimes you just gotta leave something behind. Sometimes universe makes shit happen for a reason. Sometimes change has to happen in order for us to get a better life, to have a better relationship, to feel better, to have more money, whatever it is. Some things just have to change. Okay? And that may not be easy to just feel your way through this. And while you're feeling your way through this, it looks like universe and your intuition or your inner being is guiding you through some difficult waters right now. And your energy is going to be picking up and feeling more and more better and better. Okay. So over here in the next month to 2 months, if you have some fears, just make sure that your fears and your insecurities, because you may have some insecurities, or some doubts about whether or not somebody's lying to you or trying to betray you or trying to cause a fight or an argument. Don't allow those fears, insecurities, doubts, or whatever the hell it is affect your relationships, because we can turn into a shitty, bitchy, nasty, gnarly person because we're trying to protect ourselves. Just because somebody else treated us like shit, or because a previous partner juiced us financially, or because we're going through some challenges and some difficulties and some endings and some shit on our end, doesn't mean that our friends should be the punching bags, right? Our friends and our family members and our relationships, they shouldn't be the ones that take the brunt force of our assholery because we're afraid. You need to work through those fears and insecurities and see the truth in what you've been investing in, right? Because sometimes we just don't want to see how we've been treating people, our friends, our family members, because we were going through something difficult. Turn it around and actually look at it and see whether or not it's your own insecurities or fears in regards to relationships. Because some of you, there's a change happening for you in your life. Message in a bottle. Look, things are changing for you, and you're going to start taking off round and round. You've got the wheel of fortune spinning, and it's spinning in your favor now. And that's luck on every level. That's changes, big changes happening. For some of you, you may be becoming stars. You may be becoming the head honcho at a corporation. Just this life changes. And just be mindful of your coldness and your reactions towards people due to your own fears and insecurities or doubts. Okay, self-doubt. Because there are some of you that may have dealt with a previous partner that you had children with, lived together and all that shit. And it sent you into healing mode. And that, even though you're a strong person, may have turned you into a cold-hearted bitch. I'm just going to be honest. Even though you're attractive and you're sexy and all that, you may have been extremely protective of yourself. Okay? And what you're in the process of doing is clearing these doubts, fears, and insecurities. But it doesn't mean that we're still not mean, nasty, bitchy, and cold and difficult to talk to, or we are overly protective of ourselves because we were sent into some sort of healing journey, you know. So that over here, that Queen of Swords over here, could be a person, but it's your decision on how you behave here. Your choice is, are you going to fear opening up and sharing your heart space with somebody? Are you going to continue to be a bitch, cold-hearted, or extremely overly protective of your heart space? Because Queen of Swords can be cold-hearted bitch. She could be really cruel to the ones she cares about the most. Friends, lovers, family members, children. And I believe that's guided by an underlying fear or insecurity. Because at some point in the past, you were juiced. You were juiced. You got wrung out. You either got taken advantage of financially, somebody took advantage of you, somebody devalued you, somebody didn't see your worth. And it's not up to anybody else to see our worth. It's up to us to see our worth. And I see that you're changing that here. But when we are not in a place of self-worth, self-love, or self-respect, we can treat people like shit. We can treat ourselves like shit too, to be honest. So it looks like a transformation is happening. And you can really be loving and compassionate and kind. You can be a leader, male or female. And you can be strong and firm and handle things. You can have firm boundaries without being overly protective and cautious. You can allow people into your life. You can allow yourself to love. You can open up to love. It is safe. And you have love here and you have a Two of Cups here. But these fears and these insecurities may have caused you a blockage for a while. You work on those. You release those, and it looks like you have an Emperor and an Empress on the table with the Ten of Cups. Or, excuse me, not Ten of Cups, Ten of Coins. So, rebuilding, maintaining, and persevering. Empowerment is a beautiful thing. So, I love each and every one of you. I hope that you enjoy the next couple months. And don't forget, Replay Rockstars. I'll see y'all in the comment section real soon. For everybody else, like, share, subscribe. Y'all consider joining the super fans. Join the tribe. Click the join button next to subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the all signs real soon. Till next time, take care. Namaste.